We'll start a program from scratch, including the standard I/O, function int main, and return 0. Compile the program using wall. We got an error indicated on line 1 having to do with the include. We forgot the greater than symbol. When we compile again, we have no errors. Let's add some basic output. We're going to have a string that says salary is, and then we're going to output an integer, which is going to be 20 times 40 times 50. We save, we compile, and we have an error. Looks like on line 5, we mistakenly used a single quotes when we should have been using double quotes. Double quotes is for string literals. We compile again, we get an error, this time on line 6. Since we're wanting to have an integer output, we should be using %d. Once again, when we compile, run the program, we see salaries is 40,000. Now, salaries is typo, so let's correct that spelling error. Compile once again. Okay, output looks good. We'll expand the program again by asking the user to enter an integer, and we'll record that integer into a variable named usernum. So we'll use the function scanf to collect the user entered integer into the variable usernum. Let's compile. We have an error on line 11 having to do with expecting an int pointer when we were passing an int. This is because we forgot the ampersand. Compile once again, no errors, run the program, we'll enter the value 40. Looks fine. The final addition to the program will be to output the integer entered. So let's output that there integer is, and then output the value of usernum. We save and run the program. We're getting an error, it looks like on line 13, having to do with the missing double quote. So in fact, our string literal is missing the double quote. Let's go ahead and save, compile, and run the program. So we enter the value 15, we get the value 15. Excellent.